stabilize the palladium nanoparticles by the chiral surfactant. And these chiral surfactants, we have calculated the CMC values using the surface tension. Here we know that MFRMC particles, that is measurement of surface tension, is very well known using the that is the surface tensiometer. That gamma value can calculate easily by using in our laboratory also. We can take any surfactant and we can calculate the gamma value. And these gamma values we have calculated and we have calculated their delta G change in free energy using this equation, that is equal to 2.303 RT log CMC minus log C, where C indicates the concentration of the surfactant. And by using the another equation, that is the Gibbs-Helmholtz equation, delta G by delta T at the constant pressure is equal to minus delta S. By using this, we have calculated what is the entropy of the various surfactants. So these surfactants, when we calculated the CMC values, it gives that approximately 2.38 to around 3.22 10 to the power of some minus 4 to minus 7 molars. And whereas the hydrosulfonine is giving only 1.12 10 to the power of minus 6 molars. Whereas the change in free energy is, that is, it is very highly stable in the case of the surfactant which is having octadecyl bromide, which is showing the minus 30.384. Where the delta G value is lower, means that the surfactant is highly stable. So that in the case of the hydrosulfonine, we have the only minus 27.243, that is a change in free energy delta G value, whereas the delta S value got up to minus 89.91. That is a kilojoules per Kelvin. Yeah, in this case, in all these cases, so what is going to happen? Yeah, the alkyl chain length is increasing, the free energy values are decreasing. That means that as the alkyl chain length is increasing, it is highly stable. So when it is highly stable, and so that highly stable and at the same time it is showing a high entropy value. Okay, so that indicates that these surfactants, as the chain length is increasing, it is getting stability more and more. So that if the we can calculate that is the HLP value, that is the hydrophilic to hydrophobic ratio. This is the literature value. If the hydrophilic to hydrophobic ratio, this is the water soluble, water dispersible and oil soluble. If it is in this range, 0 to 3, if it is available 0 to 3, then you can say it is oil soluble surfactants. If it is from the 6 to 9, it is the water dispersible. From the 9 to 18, you can say it is a water soluble. So our surfactants are having this ratio, that is the 12.8, 12 and 10.83 and 9.38, so that you can say most of them are hydrophobic and which are highly water soluble. And these values can be calculated, as we know that from the Graffin's method, from the MSc syllabus, we are in MSc first year, it is there, that is how to calculate the Graffin's value and how to calculate the HLP values. And then after having these palladium nanoparticles surrounded by the chiral ligand, we have measured the UV visible analysis, and where we can see that there is the absence of the palladium 2+, which can show at the 462 nanometers, but there is no peak at 462 nanometers, and but there is a corresponding peak at nearly 300 nanometers, which indicates that palladium nanoparticles are formed. And after having the palladium nanoparticles, we have done this material for the estimated Suzuki cross-coupling reaction, where the chiral binaphthiles are very, very important materials for the pharmaceutical industry as well as the medicinal industry. So we got up to the 90% enantiomer selectivity using the chiral Gemini surfactant stabilizing nanoparticles, whereas the chiral monosurfactant offered only 36% enantiomer access. So the importance of this reaction is that whereas when we use the homogeneous catalysis like the palladium salts and also chiral ligands, we are getting only 10 or 5% enantiomer access. So the beauty of this reaction is when we prepare the nanoparticles which are dispersible in both aqueous medium as well as in the organic medium, and a mixture of solvents we have taken, and we got up to 90% enantiomer access. In some compounds we have received up to 99% enantiomer access also, where those compounds are very, very valuable in important pharmaceutical applications. applications. So here, okay, we have done by, we have purified this compound and carried out by using the HPLC, using chiral ADH column, and where one of the enantiomer is really very excellent, and we got up to 99% enantiomeric access. And this is the NATPTCL is the only the source and chiral modifier. Here is the surfactant, which is prepared by using by quaternization of the cinchona and cinchonine alkaloids. So another gently mediated surfactants I would like to discuss about that is by using the chiral gel. The surfactants are forming the gel molecules and which can be used for asymmetric catalysis. Next. So as we know the gels are very, very important compounds where we are using the toothpaste, and if you are having any sunscreen and all these things, we are using some hydrogels to heal our wounds. Also we are using some gels. Gels are means that mainly organic molecules entrapped by some solvents. Either it may be organic solvents or maybe if it is a hydrogel, it is because of the water. Some water is entrapped by some organic molecules. So that what we have done here in the chiral loop, we have taken the cinchonine again and treated it with the hexamethylene diisocyanate, and we got this compound. That compound looks like a gel molecule. Okay, it is giving a gel molecule, and this gel is highly insoluble in non-polar solvents, that hexane and heptane and other molecules, and whereas it is highly soluble in aprotic solvents, and it is also soluble in polar aprotic solvents also like water, and it is highly soluble in DMF and DMSO, and this gel is stable up to 40 days without any destroyment. 40 days we have used it, initially we prepared the gel and we kept it like that, and it is stable up to 40 days. And this gel behaves like a pseudoplastic material. What is the pseudoplastic material? Pseudoplastic material is the material where it can show it is having the property of long viscoelastic range, and it cannot decompose. And so when molecule is having a long viscoelastic range, then this molecule, because of their flowing nature, it can show the non-Newtonian flowing property. Non-Newtonian flowing property means the molecules are not having the fluidity nature, but they are entrapped by the fluids. Okay, they cannot flow freely, but they can be entrapped by the fluids. That is the non-Newtonian fluids. Maybe physics people are here, maybe they might be knowing what is the non-Newtonian fluid. Okay, next go for this. And after preparation of this, after treating the molecule with the hexamethylene diisocyanate, again we quaternize by using various alkyl halides, and we got this ionic surfactant, where this ionic surfactant is also showing the gel, and which is not really stable as compared to the normal gel. Okay, and this is also forming a gel, and after formation of this gel, we have calculated the CMC value, and it is showing the 5.42 millimolar, and the HLP value is around showing the 12.23. If it is showing the 12.23 means it is highly, for the literature, it is highly water soluble, and the delta G value we have calculated by using Gibbs-Helmholtz equation, that is minus 5.6 kilojoules per mole. After having these gels, both L2 and L3 gels, one is the L3 is the ionic gel and L2 is the normal gel, after treating with the hexamethylene diisocyanate, and then we treated with the metal salts, that is the nickel chloride, to generate the nickel nanoparticles on the surface of the with the help of the chiral gels. So all these molecules, after formation of these gels, we have carried out this reaction for the 1,4 addition of the chalcones using the dimethyl melaminate as a source of which is having the active methylene group in the presence of the water and toluene, so that we got this Michael adder, asymmetric Michael adder, and we have carried out the substrates over 30 substrates over 90% enantiomer access over 7 cycles. I explained you briefly, I explained you very clearly how it is happening, and when you go for the rheological properties of these gels, and where the shear rate versus shear stress clearly indicates that this is having the property of the non-Newtonian fluids, and it is showing the plastic pseudoplastic behavior with the actually bulky consistency. And whereas this shear strain versus the stress indicates that the N2 gel, which is showing the higher, which is having the high viscoelastic property compared to the ionic gel. Whereas ionic gel is which is very stable in like organic compounds like toluene and other compounds. Why? Because of having some strong pi-pi interactions and also having some ionic bond interactions between the two molecules. And the CD spectra of these gels indicates that the CD spectra, circular dichroism spectra, indicates that these gels are having the opposite nature. One is showing the positive carton effect and another one is showing the negative carton effect. So here, after incorporation of the nickel also, these molecules are showing the positive carton effect and negative carton effect. It indicates that after addition of the nickel nanoparticles to these gels, there is no change in the chirality, and chirality remains as it is. Even there is no destruction of the chirality after having the nickel nanoparticles over the gels. And also, when we compare the pure nanoparticles without the surfactants, there is a clear distinction between the hydrodynamic potential, that is the zeta potential around minus 13.08 to plus 7.60 volts. That means it clearly indicates that nanoparticles are playing a major role after incorporation of the chiral ligands and chiral gels. So then after that we have measured by using the nickel. What is the nickel oxidation state? Through using the X-ray photoelectron spectroscopy, followed by TEM analysis and also further characterization. And here the powder XRD indicates that diffraction peaks around 13.33 and some other, it clearly indicates that the molecules are, which are indicates in the monoclinic phase of the sequenide moiety, and whereas nickel oxide diffraction peaks clearly indicate that these are all in the cubic phase, that is the FCC of the nickel oxide. And so that all these characterizations prove that the chiral molecules are entrapped on the surface of the nickel oxide, and whereas the chirality remains as it is by using the circular dichroism spectroscopy. This clearly indicates that chirality is retained on the surface of the nickel oxide. And whereas after that we have carried out one interesting reaction, that is the asymmetric Michaelis reaction of various substituted charcoals using the dialkyl melanates, that is the dimethyl melanate, ethyl melanate and dibenzoyl melanate. And over 30 substrates we have calculated, and in all the cases we got more than 90% enantiomer excess. And whereas the turnover frequency is around 2.15, that is whereas the turnover number is 34.4. And whereas the right hand side, this figure indicates that the asymmetric amplification. What is the amplification? Amplification means when we add the chiral ligand, for example, if we add 1 mg of the chiral ligand, we get some enantiomer excess. For example, if you increase the chiral ligand 1 mg to the 5 mg, okay, the enantiomer excess that is rapidly increasing. So we are adding only respective ratio is only 10%, but enantiomer excess increases from 50% to 90%. That means the enantiomer excess increases very rapidly. The enantiomer excess amplified by itself by not corresponding to the amount of the chiral auxiliary. By changing the small amount of the chiral auxiliary, enantiomer excess multiply number of times. That is the amplification. Here our catalyst shows the asymmetric amplification along with the enantiomer excess versus yield, and whereas the other heterogeneous catalysts normally do not show the asymmetric amplification. This is one of the advantage of our catalysis in the asymmetric mediated reaction. So this is the HPLC spectra. So of using after purification of the compound, we analyze it by using the HPLC spectra using chiral ADH column with the flow rate of 1 ml per minute. That is the element is hexane and isopropanol, where we can see that Michael Adact, first one is the racemic compound. Racemic compound is prepared only pure nickel oxide nanoparticles without the chiral auxiliary, whereas the second one is using the gel molecule which we have prepared by using the ionic gels and also non-ionic gels, which shows the high enantiomer excess compound. This is one of the advantage where we have carried out this reaction at the room temperature. he knows very well that it is a naturally available alkaloid and it is very less price where we can get it these alkaloids. And next one. And this next one. So another last topic, just oxidative kinetic resolution by using the surface mediated catalysis. First of all, this is enantiomeric ratio was first of all discovered by Professor Kahan and co-workers in 1996. Then they started, this is enantiomeric ratio is not the correct word, enantiomeric excess is the correct word. Then they rectified by themselves, enantiomeric ratio we should not use, we should use the enantiomeric excess. So that is R divided by R plus S. Kinetic resolution means that selective reaction of the one enantiomer from the recipe. We are having the recipe mixture R and S. Among the recipe mixture, only one enantiomer is means reacted and to give the product. That is the kinetic resolution. Then here the kinetic resolution you can see that that is the acetophenone. If you take the can get the secondary alcohol. Among the secondary alcohol, only if you add any acylating agent, only one of the enantiomer will react. So that this is from this we can calculate the enantiomer excess ratio. Yes, this is the formula to calculate the selectivity. That is the ln 1 minus c multiplied by 1 minus e upon ln 1 minus c to 1 plus e, that is equal to e power delta g by rt. So which we can give the s value, that is the selectivity factor. And here you can see the transition state. One is having the higher free energy and another one is having the lower free energy. Among the two enantiomers, S isomer is having the higher free energy compared to the R isomer, and whereas we can calculate the ammonium. This is the ammonium tartrate, that is the enzymatic first enzymatic kinetic resolution was discovered by using the ammonium tartrate, and whereas non-enzymatic kinetic resolutions are discovered by that is the cobalt silane complexes by using the chiral epoxides, where one of the epoxide is converted into alcohol, whereas other remains as it is. That not only the cobalt, that is manganese also used and copper also used by so many co-workers to get the non-enzymatic kinetic resolution in a better enantiomer excess. So here we have taken this, that is the racemic compound, that is the racemic benzoin to the, that is the benzene and also one of the enantiomer, that is the racemization of, you can give yes. That is, this is the, actually this is the Shores catalyst. Shores catalyst is one of the very famous scientists, that is, his name is Shores catalyst. So that is the ruthenium tricarbonyl complex. This is the ruthenium tricarbonyl complex has been used for the racemic benzoin to get the chiral benzoin, and also the means it is the one of the enantiomer, two R and S are there, and one is and R isomer and S isomer are completely separated. First time by using the show, that is this is known as a Shores catalyst. Okay. This is the preparation of the Shores catalyst, that is the ruthenium the carbonyl complex, and then they used this complex for the separation of the benzoin to benzene. Yes. Yes. Yeah, this is the EE of the product. EE of the product directly depends upon the EE of the ligand. As I told that asymmetric amplification, here this is the one of the example that is showing the asymmetric amplification. If you have the enantiomer excess of the product, it is directly, that means that if you have small amount of EE enantiomer excess of the ligand, for example, if you take that your enantiomer excess of the ligand is not really pure. If you are taking the chiral ligand, then our enantiomer excess of the product is also somewhat impure. If the 100% chiral means our ligand is 100% pure, then we can get the pure product of the final product. That means that is the highly asymmetric amplification is implemented into this can be prepared very easily in our lab. And Gemini surfactants are coated on the surface of the nanoparticles. And this is the Gemini surfactant starting from the silicon alkaloid and treated with the xylyl bromide at the para position. And then this ligand is coated on the surface of the magnetite nanoparticles, and we have taken the recipic benzoin to get the only selectively oxidize one of the benzoin to the benzene, and the other isomer remains as it is. And so that here we got the selectivity factor is 12 and enantiomer excess reaches up to the 97%. And here we mentioned that E of the starting material is that at the time T is equal to 0, that is the E of the starting material, then it is 0 after 8 hours we got the 97%. That means that we have done the systematically what is the effect of impurity on the chiral catalyst. If we take the small amount of the chiral catalyst, which is highly pure compound, then we got the high enantiomer excess. If we are taking very small, that is small impurities added to the chiral catalyst, then enantiomer excess is reduced. So these are powder XRD. Powder XRD clearly indicates that it is having the all ABC values are same with the respect to the alpha value, beta and gamma values are 90 degrees centigrade, 90 degrees by using the powder XRD. And also the XPS technique we have used to know the iron 2 and iron 3 binding oxidation states. And various substrates were carried out under these conditions to know what is the selectivity factor and enantiomer excess. We got up to 92% enantiomer selectivity, and also promo compounds we reached up to the 94, and also methoxy compounds we got up to the 99% enantiomer excess by using our methodology. And again, this is the HPLC, and here this is the mechanism where the oxoammonium cations are generated by the interaction of the tempo. This tempo is interacted with iron 3. These oxoammonium cations are interacted with the Fe3 plus of the iron oxide to generate the benzoate anion. Again, these benzoate anions are oxidized to the benzene with the regeneration of the tempo. This is one of the mechanisms we proposed in our publication. So finally, I concluded that there are three conclusions. That is one is the palladium nanoparticles for the Suzuki cross coupling reactions using the mono surfactants and as well as the Gemini surfactants. And second topic is the chiral organogels were prepared for the asymmetric catalysis. These gel molecules, as we know that these are all used for various applications. And this is the first time we used chiral gel for that is in the organic reactions for this. That is also particularly for asymmetric catalysis, which shows the property of the pseudoplastic property. And pseudoplastic and non-Newtonian fluid also. It is not having the normal fluid. It is a non-Newtonian fluid, means although it is stable for a long period of time with bulky consistency where this molecule can be used to prepare the plastics. Okay, that whatever the plastic we are having, it is also having the property of the plastic. So, and also asymmetric amplification is proved first time under the heterogeneous conditions. And chiral benzoins were synthesized in high yields and high enantiomer excess using the chiral Gemini surfactant. Yes, two conclusions, two isomers have different biological activity. And I would like to thank all my students, those who are involved in this project, that is Raj Jaiswal, Akanksha Rai, the Pranshu Kumar Gupta, and Manisha Pandey, Neeraj Kumar, Nisha Mathur, and Sneha Sharma. These are all my students. And I also thank to my previous students, that are Vilas Sheikh, Mahindra Sahu, Dr. Pramod and Kilari. And Dr. Kilari is working as a faculty member in Allahabad State University. And Pramod Kumar is also working as a faculty member in Raigarh. Dr. Vilas Sheikh is in the University of, that is San Diego State University, working as a postdoctoral fellow. And Dr. Mahindra Sahu is in Germany. He is working as a postdoctoral fellow. And these are all my presently working students in my laboratory. And also I would like to thank CSIR and DST for providing the fellowship. And last but not least, I would like to thank Banaras University, which is providing me to do some carry out my research work. And thank you all. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your nice presentation. Starting from sir.
I would like to happy if you have any questions, I would like to answer.
Concluding, sir. Please sit down. Please take your seats. So, Professor Rangana sir started his presentation with surfactants and anion surfactants and like Vitrion surfactants by using Griffin's method. And sir explained about chiral-mediated symmetric catalysis and even NP-gallide, natural product gallide catalysis. And I remember that my postdoc days with your research work, DKR, dynamic kinetic regulation at South Korea. We did the post-Kohan Institute of Science and Technology. David Park we worked with there. The same thing they are doing, we are doing DKR, dynamic kinetic resolution. So with your work, I reminded my postdoc days. Thank you, sir. And synthesis of salts catalyst also you explained. And oxidative, interestingly, oxidative kinetic resolution by using surfactants, Gemini surfactants. And sir said that it is an heterogeneous and sir used that PXRD also, PXRD, powered XRD technique. So with all these inputs, I conclude that sir has given a wonderful presentation. One more time, you give a big clap to Professor Rangana. Now, the session is open for questions. You come up with your questions. Sir is ready to clarify your doubts. Anyone, you please raise your hand. Will give mic and then sir will give answer. Any questions from the audience? Last వింటున్నారా ఎవరు చెప్తున్నారా వినాలి క్వశ్చన్ చెప్తారా వాట్స్ యువర్ క్వశ్చన్ అమ్మాయి లాస్ట్ విన్నారా డైనమిక్ కైనెటిక్ రిజల్యూషన్ సార్ చాలా చక్కగా చెప్పారు అసిమెట్రిక్ అండ్ సుజుకి వెరీ గుడ్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ సర్ఫాక్టెంట్ which is more fit for your syllabus also. If you give one question, I will be very happy. Conducting this kind of conferences is for the benefit of students only, not for others' sake. At least one question from the audience. I think they are well off. Any question? One more time. So I have one question, sir. Otherwise, I'll ask one question. So regarding dynamic kinetic resolution, you said that synthesis and another thing is synthesis of salts catalyst.
Yes.
So while using these dynamic kinetic resolution in the implementing the procedure in laboratory work, usually how much time it will take, sir, doing this catalyst? Catalyst synthesis is it takes 1 day or 2 days, or within hours we have to prepare, sir. Is it very easy or difficult procedure?
If you purchase synchronized ligand, then synchronized ligand you can get approximately 5 grams, around 3,000 rupees, and diphenolxylene to make the Gemini surfactant. And iron oxide you can prepare by using the FeCl3 and FeCl2 in our lab. That is very cheap chemicals. You can get both iron oxide, FeCl3 and FeCl2, ammonium hydroxide. So we can prepare iron oxide catalyst, and this Gemini surfactant you put on the, just take the iron oxide and add the Gemini surfactant in column. Okay, then you add the racemic benzoin. Okay. And add the tempo. Tempo is the oxidant.
Benzoin also.
Yes.
Yeah, tempo is an oxidant.
Oxidant.
Yeah.
But then after 16 hours, you can take the one of the isomer is oxidized to benzene, other isomer remains as it is in the process.
Okay.
That can be purified, and you have to do it by using the HPS.
So it takes, I think, 1 day to...
No, sir. Total preparation of the catalyst and all these things at least takes if you have all the materials, at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes.
It takes 2 weeks?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, the students should remember that synthesis of catalyst in the laboratory is very important, and how we can apply this catalyst and various reactions, various especially in oxidations, all these, and reductions also. That is more important. Any more question? One more time I'm asking audience. Otherwise we'll go to the next session. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, once again for your presentation. Thank you very much, sir. So without any delay, we will go to the next speaker presentation. Now I request Dr. Anju Babu to occupy the dais. Now I request Dr. Anju Babu, the director of the pharma company, to occupy the dais. Now I request our student to honor the speaker with a plant bouquet, please. Please take your seat. Now I request our student Amulya to introduce the speaker to the audience, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected dignitaries on and off the dais and my dear friends. I am Amulya, pursuing second year MSc Analytical Chemistry. I am privileged to speak briefly about Dr. R. Anju Babu. Dr. Anju Babu, working as a managing partner R&D in Pura Labs from 2020 till date. He
a chemist, as well as Managing Director of Pure Gas, Hyderabad. Today my topic is basic laboratory techniques for research and development in active pharmaceutical ingredient synthesis. Before beginning my presentation, I would like to express my sincere gratitude towards my parents, and I would like to thank my guru and Dr. B.V. Subbareddy sir and Dr. B. Jagannath Reddy sir for their continuous support and encouragement throughout my career. Next. You all know that the chemistry is the fundamental science. What is the importance of chemistry? You know very well. It is a lot of industries based on chemistry. First, chemical and drug manufacturing industries, agriculture sector, paper and pulp industries, space and research, petroleum chemicals, polymer industries, metal ores, and paints and dyes and ceramic industries. These are the contents what I am going to present to you. First, introduction to API drug manufacturing and research development is the main topic of our today's presentation. And what are the career opportunities in API manufacturing and global perspectives and scope and work and real examples. You all know that API is an active pharmaceutical ingredient, is the main chemical in a medicine that provides therapeutic effect. It is the active component that makes the drug work. These are the steps. What are the API manufacturing process, synthesis, purification, and analysis and quality test and packaging, regulatory requirement, facility types, and global structure. Next. Introduction to API manufacturing. These are the main department. Research and development focus on drug discovery and formulation, drug design and drug discovery, synthesis of drugs and characterization, pharmacokinetics, and manufacturing and production department, quality control, quality engineering. These are the main departments they cover. Regulatory affairs and sales, business are the rest. Next step. Research and development in pharma industries, where we discover and develop new chemical compounds with therapeutic potential. What we did, route selection, this is a crucial step where scientists must find the most efficient and Just click on that video. Not that one. Previous one. Yeah.
It's my pleasure to invite our beloved principal, Dr. P. Vijay Nirmala, University College of Science and Technology, to occupy her chair on the dais. I'm very privileged to have our respected Registrar Professor Swami K.V. Swami Garu here. Sir, please come on to the dais and occupy your chair. Thank you, sir, for gracing this valuable occasion. Now I would like to call the speakers who have been delivering their valuable research activities over the past 2 days onto the dais. First, I would like to call Dr. Suresh Babu Garu, Chief Scientist, IICT, onto the dais. I now invite Professor K.V.S. Ranganath Garu, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi, onto the dais. It's my pleasure to invite Dr. Krishna Reddy Garu, Origin Life Sciences, Hyderabad, onto the dais.
Sorry.
We also have with us today Mr. B. Vijay Sarathi, West Pharma, Sri City, AP, with us here today. Sir, please come on to the dais and occupy your chair. I now invite Dr. D.V. Subbarao Garu, Microlabs, Bangalore, onto the dais. Last but not the least, now I invite Dr. R. Anjibabu, Pura Labs, Hyderabad, onto the dais. Thank you, sir, for occupying the dais. Now I request Professor B. Jagannath Reddy, convener, to present his closing remarks and also to preside over the function.
So very great good evening to one and all. Good evening to one and all. Now I ask from you. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to one and all. Chikri sagala. Okay, anyhow, very good morning, good evening to one and all, and the respected Registrar Sir, Professor K.V. Swami Garu, and the respected Principal, Dr. P. Vijay Nirmala Garu, and all my friends on the dais, and my student, Dr. Anjibabu, and today's conference chair, Professor Chandramouli Garu, and all my faculty colleagues, my dear students. యాక్చువల్గా ఈ 2 రోజుల కాన్ఫరెన్స్ని చాలా విజయవంతంగా నిర్వహించామంటే అందుకు ప్రధాన కారణం మా ఎస్టీమ్డ్ వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ మేడం, ది గ్రేట్ విజనరీ dynamic Vice Chancellor, respected Professor Sathupati Prasanna Sri Garu, Madam Garu Sahakaranthone ee 2 రోజుల కాన్ఫరెన్స్ ని చాలా చక్కగా నిర్వహించగలిగాము. I request all of you to give a big clap to the officers here to our esteemed Vice Chancellor జాతపాటి ప్రెసిడెన్సీ మీటింగ్. నేను ఎందుకు చెప్తున్నానంటే, మొట్టమొదట ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ నిర్వహించడానికి ప్రొఫెసర్ చంద్రమౌళి గారు నా దగ్గరికి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఈ విషయాన్ని ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ జరపడం అనే విషయాన్ని చాలా చక్కగా ప్లాన్ చేసుకుందాము, మా గౌరవ వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ మేడం దగ్గరికి తీసుకెళ్ళి అక్కడ అప్రూవల్ తీసుకొని మన డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ ద్వారా ఇంటర్ డిసిప్లినరీ చేద్దామని ప్రపోజల్తో వచ్చినటువంటి ప్రొఫెసర్ పావులూరి చంద్రమౌళి గారు తను ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేసినటువంటి అయోకి పబ్లికేషన్ సంస్థ ద్వారా చేద్దాము అని అన్నప్పుడు వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ మేడం గారు వెంటనే పర్మిషన్ ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. వెంటనే ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ అని డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో ఒక మీటింగ్ పెట్టుకొని చాలా చక్కగా ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ని కన్స్ట్రక్టివ్గా చేయాలని ముందుకు వచ్చినప్పుడు వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ మేడం మళ్ళా చాలా చక్కగా మరలా మీరు చేయండి, ఈ యూనివర్సిటీలో ఒక ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ అనేది ఒక ఐకానిక్గా ఉండాలని గౌరవ వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ మేడం గారు చెప్పడం జరిగింది. అందుకని నేను సభాముఖంగా మీ అందరికీ ఈ విషయాన్ని తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. ప్రతి విషయంలో కూడా మెటిక్యులస్గా ప్లానింగ్తో ముందుకు వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ మేము జరుపుతున్నప్పుడు జరపడానికి ప్లాన్ ఆలోచిస్తున్నప్పుడు మాకు యునైటెడ్ స్టేట్స్ ఆఫ్ అమెరికా నుంచి వారి తండ్రి గారు ఇక్కడే ఉన్నారు, విష్ణు మారిశెట్టి వాళ్ళ ఫాదర్ ఇక్కడే ఉన్నారు. విష్ణు మారిశెట్టి కూడా వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఆర్గనైజింగ్ సెక్రటరీగా మాకు కొన్ని విషయాలు డిస్కషన్లో అక్కడి నుంచి గూగుల్ మీట్ ద్వారా డిస్కషన్ చేస్తూ ఆయన కూడా ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ విజయవంతం అవ్వడానికి డిస్కషన్లో చాలా చక్కని సహకారాన్ని అందించారు. ఈ 2 రోజుల కాన్ఫరెన్స్లో స్పీకర్స్ అంతా కూడా మేము పిలిచి ప్రతి ఒక్క విద్యార్థికి చక్కని ఇన్పుట్స్, ఫ్యూచర్ ఆస్పెక్ట్స్ చక్కగా మీరంతా ఒక సరైనటువంటి దిశానిర్దేశంతో సైన్స్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ వైపు, రీసెర్చ్ వైపు ఒక అవగాహన కల్పించాలి, ఒక ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ కల్పించాలి, ఒక మోటివేషన్ కల్పించాలి. దాని ద్వారా ఎంతవరకు మీరు ఈ సైంటిఫిక్ టెంపర్ను కలిగి ఉన్నారనేటువంటి ఒక చాలా నిర్మాణాత్మకమైనటువంటి ఆలోచన ద్వారా ప్రతి ఒక్క విద్యార్థి ఫ్యూచర్లో వారు సైంటిస్ట్గానో లేక ఒక మంచి టీచర్గానో, మంచి ప్రొఫెసర్గానో, లేదంటే మంచి రీసెర్చర్గానో వారు తమ ప్రయాణాన్ని కొనసాగించాలని ఈ 2 రోజుల కాన్ఫరెన్స్ను డిజైన్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఈ 2 రోజుల కాన్ఫరెన్స్లో అంతకుముందు మేము ఎంతో ప్లాన్ చేసేసి ఈ 2 రోజులు ఎంతో ఒడిదుడుకులతో చాలా చక్కగా మేము ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ని నిర్వహించాం సార్. రిజిస్టర్ గారు, ది ఆర్గనైజింగ్ టీం మొత్తం మా డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ అండ్ మా స్టూడెంట్స్, ఒకసారి ఇక్కడ స్టూడెంట్స్, డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ స్టూడెంట్స్ నిలబడండి. ఓవర్ ద డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ ఆల్ అవర్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ మెంబర్స్, ఆల్సో అండర్ ది గైడెన్స్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ మెంబర్స్ అండ్ ఆల్ అవర్ స్టూడెంట్స్. సో చాలా చక్కగా ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ని నిర్వహించామంటే వితౌట్ ది సపోర్ట్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ స్టూడెంట్స్ వీ కెనాట్ డూ ఎనీథింగ్. And our faculty members, all non-teaching staff, everybody supported us to conduct this kind of international conference, especially at Adhikaran University. మొత్తం మీద ఎక్కడైనా చిన్న లోపాలు ఉంటే, ఎవరినైనా కష్టపెట్టి ఉంటే, ఏదైనా ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చింటే పెద్ద మనసుతో మన్నించండి. కానీ ఎక్కడా కూడా ఎవరిని బాధపట్టాలనో, ఎవరిని చిన్నవచ్చాలనో చేసి ఉండము. ఒక కార్యక్రమం ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలంటే ఎన్నో చేతులు కలిస్తే కార్యక్రమం ముందుకెళ్తుంది, ఎంతమందో వర్క్ చేస్తే ముందుకెళ్తుంది, అంతేగాని ఏ ఒక్కరితో అవ్వదు. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ టీమ్ వర్క్. So that indicates the teamwork for the future career and future prospects and future benefits of this nation. So without much delay, I am concluding this closing remarks of this 2 days international conference. అయితే ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ నేను మా ఓల్డ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ని ఒకసారి రమ్మని చెప్పాను. ఉన్నారు ఇక్కడ ఓల్డ్ స్టూడెంట్స్? ఓల్డ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ వచ్చారా? సాయి లైఫ్ సైన్సెస్లో 25,000 రూపీస్ శాలరీతో రిజిస్టర్ గారు లాస్ట్ మన పాస్ అయినటువంటి విద్యార్థులు చాలామందిని 30 మందిని ప్లేస్ చేశాము. వాళ్ళు ఈ సందర్భంగా కూడా రమ్మని చెప్పాను. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ ఫార్మా ఇండస్ట్రీ నుంచి చాలామంది ఉన్నారు. సీనియర్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ సైంటిస్ట్ సురేష్ బాబు గారు, అదేవిధంగా ఫార్మా ఇండస్ట్రీ నుంచి కృష్ణారెడ్డి గారు ఉన్నారు. సో హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్ కేమ్? 5 members. ఓకే. సో వారు కూడా ఈ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్కు రమ్మని చెప్పడం జరిగింది. ఇక్కడ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే ప్రతి ఒక్క విద్యార్థికి తమ ఫ్యూచర్ పట్ల అవగాహన ఉండడం కోసం ఇటువంటి ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్సెస్ కండక్ట్ చేస్తుంటాము. తద్వారా ఈ యూనివర్సిటీ నుంచి మీరు మ్యాక్సిమం బెనిఫిట్ పొందితే కనుక సో who will be the outmost happiest persons. So we are always working for the benefit of students only. ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే ఇందాక చెప్పాము, ఈ యూనివర్సిటీలోనే పిహెచ్డి చేసి కంపెనీ డైరెక్టర్గా ఉన్నటువంటి ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ రామ్ శెట్టి అంజుబాబు టు స్టాండ్. ఈ స్టూడెంట్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ ఆర్కమైన యూనివర్సిటీ ఫ్రమ్ ది డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ. అబ్బాయి చాలా కష్టమైనటువంటి సమయంలో మనకు అప్రోచ్ అయినప్పుడు ఈ పిహెచ్డిని నన్నయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ కెమికల్ సైన్స్ టెక్నాలజీ ద్వారా ఎక్స్ట్రాడినరీ కింద మనం పూర్తి చేయించడం జరిగింది. చక్కగా పిహెచ్డి చేసేది, మంచి పబ్లికేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. అదేవిధంగా ఇప్పుడు కంపెనీకి డైరెక్టర్ అయ్యాడు. కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ గమనించవలసినటువంటి విషయం ఏమంటే మనము ఎంతోమందికి ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ అవ్వాలి, మనం ఎంతోమందికి మోటివేషన్ అవ్వాలి. అప్పుడు మనం చేసేటువంటి ఒక జాబ్కు సార్థకత నిలుస్తుంది. సో వితౌట్ టేకింగ్ మచ్ డిలే, ఇది 2 days కాన్ఫరెన్స్ జరిగినటువంటి విధానము తీరుతెన్నులు మేము అందరినీ చక్కగా పిలిచి ఈ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ని టాక్స్ని నిర్వహించడం జరిగింది. ఈ మొత్తం ప్రోగ్రెస్ రిపోర్టు టెక్నికల్ వైజ్ చెప్పడానికి ప్రొఫెసర్ చంద్రమౌళి గారు, పౌలూరు చంద్రమౌళి గారు ఆయన మొత్తం రిపోర్ట్ను ఇస్తారు. నౌ ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ ప్రొఫెసర్ పౌలూరు చంద్రమౌళి టు give his technical report on this entire 2 days international conference.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, respected distinguished guests, Registrar Professor Swami, Principal Professor Nirmala Garu, and scientists Dr. Suresh Babu Garu, Professor Ranganath Garu, Dr. Krishna Reddy Garu, Mr. Vijay Sagar Garu, Dr. Subbarao Garu, Dr. Anjubabu Garu, and Organizing Secretary Dr. Deepthi Garu, and Organizing Committee members, all the participants, faculty and research scholars of all departments, and students and all participants of this international conference. Very good evening to all of you. So, we have planned for organizing this international conference nearly 3 months back, and we have worked very hard, planned everything properly, starting from constructing the themes to have the broad participation of all scientific communities from chemical, physical and biological sciences. Then myself and Professor Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu made this session topics and themes. After that, we have framed the title and then we have approached our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prasanna Sri Garu. Then, after a short discussion, Professor Prasanna Sri Garu has accepted immediately, and Madam has encouraged us in each and every step despite her busy schedules. And also she pursued how the arrangements and how the interactions going on, and in each and every step she has given the advices to make it very grand success. So in this conference, we are very happy and proud to say we had very enormous contributions and responses from different institutes all over India as well as abroad. We totally got 320 participants in this international conference, and 100 people have contributed their abstracts for this event. And we have received the abstracts not only from India, from also USA, United States of America, China and Muscat. So with these contributions, this conference has become very meaningful and fruitful. In addition to that, not only participants, we have received immediate acceptance with our requests by different eminent scientists who are sitting here, and also other 2-3 speakers, Dr. Vishnu Marisetti, Dr. Pavani and Dr. Shu Chandi. So with their presentations, their expertise has given and enriched very fruitful message and a good message to take back home. So I hope this conference has given very motivation for most of the participants as well as university students to concentrate on research and to pursue your career in research life and become good scientists in the future. I hope you have enjoyed this 2 days conference and had very understanding of research and also very meaningful scientific content. So this is overall report of the conference, and I thank you one and all once again. Thank you.
I request Dr. K. Dipti, our Organizing Secretary, to occupy the desk. Please, madam. Please come on to the desk. Please, Randy, please. Come on to the desk. Randy. Let's see, come on to the desk.
I enjoyed to sit back and watch. But as sir insisted, I'm here on the dais. Thank you for calling me upon this meeting.
Now I request Krishna Reddy, who is working as a senior vice president at GVK Biosciences, which is called as Oregon Life Sciences at Hyderabad. I request Krishna to address the gathering with the brief message.
Thank you, Professor Jagan Mohan Reddy. Good evening, all. So, the 2 days international conference went on really excellent. We really enjoyed well. I think all the participants were so happy. We have seen a lot of happiness on the participants' face, and so many lectures have carried out for these 2 days. So generally, we are working in corporate companies, particularly people like me. We are so busy on every day from morning to evening. So getting 2 days time like this is very, very tough for us. But still, when Jagan Mohan Reddy and Professor Modi, they called me. In fact, Chandramouli is my classmate. So I cannot say no. I said, okay, let's see. And after 2 days, I said that, okay, I will join because Saturday is holiday for us. And Friday is only working day. So I took leave on yesterday. And today is anyway weekend, we have holiday. So actually, sparing time, there are so many professors also have come and scientists from various companies, various universities and all. So many valuable lectures are given from XYZ topics. I hope you really enjoyed these topics, and these are all advanced technologies, advanced topics we have shared with you. And I think Professor Jagan also said that these kind of topics, these kind of lectures, these kind of international conferences are only for you, because we are here just to transfer the knowledge to next generation, because we have learned something and we have trained some students as research students, research scholars in universities or institutes. For example, if I take me, so there are so many 350 scientists are working with me every day, and we discuss so many topics. We discuss LCMS, we discuss NMR, we discuss about synthesis and everything. And we deal with so many advanced instruments in the company. And as a leading company in the Hyderabad right now, RRG, there are 2,000 plus scientists are working in the chemistry itself. You can imagine how big it is. And there are so many students who have graduated this university and joined as a chemist. I came to this university 10 years ago as a recruiter, as a scientist from my company. During that time, I could see only 3 buildings were there. I think Jagan Mohan Reddy was heading the chemistry department. And after that, there are so many students I could see knowledge in. When I asked some chemists, where are you from? They say, I'm from Rajahmundry, from Nanna University. I feel very proud that it's a small university, but still, there are so many students are coming. And when I was a scientist, I used to go XYZ, Andhra University, Nanna University, Venkateshwara University, so many universities I traveled. And we recruited so many young chemists from MSc Organic Chemistry, Medicinal Chemistry, Analytical Chemistry. And there are so many people are working in our company from Nanna University particularly. Particularly the Bhimavaram and Kakinada, Aditya College and these colleges, I think there are excellent chemistry students are coming up every year to RRG from these universities. I think overall I want to say, you should attend these kind of international conferences, get awareness, get exposed to new technologies, new platform, and also you should be motivated and how to use these instruments, how to implement these technologies and all. And these kind of conferences, these kind of symposiums are really very helpful to you, and don't miss it if you have anything in the future coming up. Thank you very much again for joining this conference, and we really enjoyed it the last 2 days thoroughly, and I have an opportunity to meet all of my friends and whom I miss, after MSc and all. So thank you again, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Krishna Reddy, for your nice message. I request Dr. Vijay Sarapati to address the gathering with a brief message.
Thanks, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy. Good evening to all. First of all, my appreciation and congratulations to the organizing committee for organizing such a beautiful conference, two-day conference at Rajahmundry. It really shows the kind of interest you people have towards your students, to give them the platform, to get the expertise and the knowledge from the knowledgeable speakers who are sitting at here and also not from here and also from the virtual, okay, where they shared their knowledge. It shows that the university authorities are very much interested, okay, to uplift the students and also to share the knowledge from the experts. And even at the 5 years also, when I am seeing the faces, still the brightness is there. It shows the kind of involvement you people are having, okay. Continue to do that. Only thing is that hard work will never fail you, okay. Continue to do the hard work, the results will come. And with this, I thank you all for this opportunity. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Vijay Saradigar, for your message on this international conference occasion. I request Anju Babu, you want to speak something? Come in. Now I request Dr. Ramesatti Anju Babu, the old student of Nannaya University, will speak about a few minutes.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ ఆల్. నాకు ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు మీ అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాను సార్. యాక్చువల్గా నేను ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేయించుకొని పిహెచ్డి రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేయించుకొని స్టార్టింగ్లో కొంచెం ఇబ్బంది పడ్డాను. అక్కడ మన దగ్గర కొన్ని ఫెసిలిటీస్ లేనందువల్ల సార్ మాట్లాడి ఐఐసిటీలో నాకు ల్యాబ్ ఫెసిలిటీ కల్పించి డాక్టర్ బివి సుబ్బారెడ్డి గారి దగ్గర రీసెర్చ్ చేసే అవకాశం కల్పించారు. ఆ తర్వాత నాకు ఒక మంచి జాబ్ ఆర్ఎండి సైంటిస్ట్గా సాయి లైఫ్ సైన్స్లో చేశాను. ఆర్ఎండి హెడ్గా శ్రీజన్ ఫార్మాలో చేసే అవకాశం వచ్చింది. తర్వాత కరోనా తర్వాత నేను నా ఫ్రెండ్తో కలిపి సొంతంగా ఒక ల్యాబ్ స్టార్ట్ చేశాను. ఇద్దరితో మొదలయ్యాము. ఇప్పుడు మొత్తం ఒక 20 మెంబర్స్ అయినాము. 3 ఇయర్స్లో ఒక 20 మెంబర్స్ ఒక కంపెనీ ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్గా రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకొని మేము కొన్ని కంపెనీస్కి మన ఏపీఐ ఇంటర్మీడియట్స్ కొన్ని సెన్సైజ్ కాంపౌండ్ తయారు చేసి వాళ్ళకి ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేసినాం. ఈవెన్ చైనా అండ్ యూఎస్కి ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేసినాం కొన్ని కాంపౌండ్స్. ఈ అవకాశం మనందరి నుంచి నేను కొంత నేర్చుకొని మాకు ఈ అవకాశం కల్పించినందుకు మీ అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు అనుకుంటున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
I request the Principal of Science and Technology, Adhikavana University, Dr. P. Vijay to grace the valedictory occasion with the message.
A very good evening to all and all. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor S. Prasnasri Madam in absentia, respected Registrar of the University, Professor K.V. Swami, and all the delegates on the dais, and my colleagues off the dais, scholars, invitees, and other participants, press and media. It's really a great pleasure for me to see the Department of Chemistry is organizing many events, but the best event I can say for this year is this international conference, which is an interdisciplinary conference, where the biology and chemical sciences have together organized this program. The University College of Science and Technology, we are having around 16 courses, and among this, all the departments are doing good, and there are always many conferences, workshops, like geosciences, life sciences, physical and mathematics. Every events have been organized for the students, but organizing like this internationally is still more better. I think we can plan in future also. And I have been there from yesterday onwards. The conference, the paper presenters also have done well, and also great response have been seen in a short period of time. This is because of the team effort of Department of Chemistry and the organizing committee convener, Professor Jagannath Reddy, and the organizing secretary, Dr. Deepthi, and Chandramouli Garu, who was there for the past 1 week in the campus, and who had been taking care of each and everything. And I feel really proud to see the faculty from affiliated colleges also taking part from yesterday onwards in the seminar, in the international conference, and presenting the papers. I think the participants have gained a lot because we had international speakers also, and this type of platform will definitely bring change in the mindset of the people, in the working style, and also not only working but also you can exchange the ideas. So this type of platform will make you to feel like you get cleared whatever doubts you have and which is not possible sitting in the classroom. And you'll be thinking a bit higher than what you used to think. And students will start, and because they have tasted the research taste, so now they will start questioning the teachers and they start working toward the research. And I hope and wish that you have gained a lot of knowledge in this. And still in future, sir, we look forward for collaborative seminars like this. And I once again congratulate the entire team of Department of Chemistry and other organizing committee members, students especially, and the scholars. And I hope and wish that you will organize many more in future and bring name and fame to the university. By now, the university name is almost, I think, I was very happy to hear from you, sir, that many of the students are coming from Nannaya University into your industry. And I'm very proud to say that many of the students are coming, they're crossing Andhra University and coming to Nannaya University for pursuing their MSc courses. So this is which I have seen for the past 3 years. I thank the organizing committee members for inviting me for this valedictory, and thank you one and all.
Thank you, madam, for your most valuable and reasonable message. Miranatuga interdisciplinary, మేము ఫస్ట్ టైం చేసాం కదా, కెమిస్ట్రీని దాటి మిగతా కోర్సులతో కూడా మిగతా డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్ కూడా చేయొచ్చు అనేటువంటిది ఈరోజు ప్రొఫెసర్ చంద్రమౌళి గారితో డిస్కస్ చేసాము. మీరు అన్నట్టుగా interdisciplinary research, chemical sciences, physical sciences, environmental, biological sciences, and pharmaceutical, everything. So we have mixed it all together, not only chemistry or physics or even food science and technology. So this is the first kind of experience, first kind of attempt also from our university. చక్కగా ఇది ప్లాన్ చేయడం జరిగింది. యాక్చువల్గా దీనికి ఈ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్కి మేము ఇంకొక స్పీకర్ని అనుకున్నాము. స్వీడన్ నుంచి ఒక మేడంని ఇన్వైట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. బట్ సేమ్ టైం ఢిల్లీలో వేరే ఇంకొక కాంక్లేవ్ ఉండడంతో సాధ్యపడలేదు. ఫిజికల్గా ఒక స్వీడన్ ప్రొఫెసర్ని ఇక్కడికి ఇన్వైట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అది మేము మా ప్రయత్నంలో అది జరగలేదు. నెక్స్ట్ టైం if we conduct this kind of international conference, definitely I promise you, you will see physically international speaker from like Sweden or even from Muscat or even from South Korea also, China also, we promise you definitely. Thank you, madam, for your wonderful message. So without any delay, now I request today's chief guest, Professor K.V. Swami Garu, the Registrar of Nannaya University, to address our valedictory gathering with the message.
Dignitaries on the dais, participants of the seminar, delegates, and research scholars from different institutions and colleges and universities. My dear student friends, good evening to all. I am very happy to participate in this valedictory function of today's international conference. It's really a happy moment for the university, that is BOILOGICAL University, for organizing this type of interdisciplinary international conference For this, I must congratulate the organizing team and the Department of Chemistry. I do wish in future these type of seminars will be organized in this university by various departments, not only chemistry but also several other departments are also there here, particularly in sciences, botany, biotechnology, biochemistry, zoology, aquaculture and geosciences. All these departments are capable of organizing these type of seminars. I'm also happy to know that more than 100 abstracts have been submitted for this seminar. And that too, not only from India but from several other countries, China, etc., etc. And I wish, and I'm also happy to see one of our alumni and old student of our university, that is Mr. Anjibabu, Dr. Anjibabu, is on this list as in a capacity of GM or whatever, I don't know, of his own company. He must be a role model to all other student friends and student friends, so you can learn so much from his career after seeing his career. So job is not only our goal. You can also think that we can also start some new companies like this Anjibabu did, and we can also settle in our life. Not only we settle, but also we can give jobs to several others. I am very happy that after hearing from Mr. Anjibabu, within 3 years, the strength in his companies rose to 24 or 25. It's very happy to me. And also, I think there are several other chemistry students have settled in their life in reputed organizations, particularly scientific organizations. I am very much thankful to our Chandramodi sir, who is actually stood as a backbone to this particular seminar. In fact, I observed for the last 1 week, everything is meticulously planned by Dr. Chandramodi sir. And he is behind our chemistry department. He stood like a backbone, and he is encouraged our chemistry department, and the entire chemistry department has followed his guidelines and successfully completed this seminar. I thank you, sir, for that. And I also must thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prasanna Srigaru, for encouraging the department to organize this type of seminar. Thank you very much. And in future, I may see all the students, some of the students in different organizations like scientists or like Anjibabu. Thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your great message. మీరు అన్నట్టుగా ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్షిప్ అంటే ఒక ఒక సంస్థకు ఓనర్గా ఉండడం. ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ అంటే ఒక సంస్థకు అధిపతిగా ఉండడం. మీరు ఎంతమంది జాబ్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నారు? రైజ్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్స్. ఎంతమంది జాబ్ ఇవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నారు? మన గౌరవ రిజిస్టర్ గారు అన్నట్టుగా గొప్ప విషయం ఏంటంటే మీ అందరూ ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్స్ అవ్వాలి, ఒక కంపెనీకి ఓనర్ అవ్వాలి. జాబ్ చేయడం కాదు, జాబ్ ఇవ్వాలి. చాలా మంచి పాయింట్ గౌరవ రిజిస్టర్ గారు చెప్పారు. జాబ్ చేయాలి అనుకోవడం చాలా ఈజీ, జాబ్ ఇవ్వాలనుకోవడం కష్టమైన పని. కాబట్టి మనం ఎప్పుడు జాబ్ ఇవ్వాలని అనుకోము. ఎందుకని ఇట్స్ ఎ ఛాలెంజ్, ఇట్స్ ఎ రిస్క్. యూ షుడ్ ఫేస్ రిస్క్, యూ షుడ్ ఫేస్ ఛాలెంజెస్. ఆ ఛాలెంజెస్ తట్టుకొని నిలబడాలి. ఆ రిస్క్ తట్టుకొని ఆ సంస్థ నిలబడితే ఒక బిర్లా టాటా గ్రూప్ అవ్వచ్చు, అదేవిధంగా అంబానీ అవ్వచ్చు, హూ ఎవర్ యూ విల్ బికమ్ ఏ గ్రేట్ ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్. అది ఒక నిచ్చెన లాంటిది. ఆ కష్టాన్ని ఎవరైతే తట్టుకుంటారో వాళ్ళు దే విల్ బికమ్ ఏ గ్రేట్ ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్స్ ఇన్ దేర్ లైఫ్. చాలా మంచి పాయింట్ చెప్పారు రిజిస్టర్ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్. అండ్ ఇంకొకటి మా ప్రిన్సిపల్ మేడం చెప్పినట్టుగా ఇప్పుడే నాకు చిన్న పాయింట్ నోట్ చెప్పారు మేడం గారు అన్నట్టుగా, ఒక కెమిస్ట్రీ కాదు, మా ప్రిన్సిపల్ గారు రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు, కెమిస్ట్రీ పిల్లలకి కాదు, బయోకెమిస్ట్రీ, బయోటెక్నాలజీ, మైక్రోబయాలజీ, లైఫ్ సైన్సెస్, బాటనీ, వీరందరినీ కూడా వాళ్ళలో కనుక మంచి టెక్నిక్ మీరు స్కిల్ ఉన్నప్పుడు వాళ్ళని కూడా మీ కంపెనీలో రిక్రూట్ చేసుకోవాలని మీకు ఒక సూచన సార్. ఎందుకంటే మా పిల్లలు చాలా చక్కగా వారి యొక్క సబ్జెక్ట్లో మంచి పెర్ఫార్మెన్స్ కలిగి ఉంటారు. సో ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్ కంపెనీ పీపుల్, ఫార్మా కంపెనీ పీపుల్ టు కన్సిడర్ అవర్ రిక్వెస్ట్ సార్. దిస్ ఈస్ ఫ్రమ్ అవర్ రిక్వెస్ట్. సో ఖచ్చితంగా ప్రతి డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నుంచి మా స్టూడెంట్స్కి ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ ఇస్తే కనుక నన్నయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ విద్యార్థులు చక్కగా వారి కెరీర్లో ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అవుతారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ ఫర్ యువర్ సజెషన్ మేడం. నౌ వితౌట్ ఎనీ డిలే విల్ గో ఫర్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఫ్రమ్ ది స్టూడెంట్స్, ఫ్రమ్ ది పార్టిసిపెంట్స్. మీరు మీ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఇస్తే ఎక్కడైనా చిన్న చిన్న లోటుపాట్లు ఉంటే మేము సెర్చ్ చేసుకుంటాం. మీకు ఉన్నటువంటి ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ చెప్పచ్చు. నౌ ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఫ్రమ్ ది స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ హూ కేమ్ ఫ్రమ్ affiliated colleges also. I'm not reading the names, but you should come forward. ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ చెప్పే వాళ్ళకి మైక్ ఇచ్చేయండి. రమేష్ మైక్ ఇచ్చేసి అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి మైక్ ఇచ్చేసి.
అయితే ఈ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఏదైనా నెగిటివ్ పాయింట్స్ చెప్తే మీ జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారు, మీ ప్రొఫెసర్ గారు ఏదో మిమ్మల్ని ఏదైనా తర్వాత ఏదైనా చేస్తారేమో భయపడకండి స్టూడెంట్స్ ముఖ్యంగా.
నేను మా స్టూడెంట్స్ నేను చేయను సార్. మా పిల్లలు చాలా మంచి వాళ్ళు, చిక్కిరి సార్ ఉంటారు. Suresh, Dr. Suresh from Government Arts College, he is going to give his feedback, please.
Eminently distinguished members on the dais, our Honorable the Vice Chancellor of this esteemed university, Professor Prasanna Sri Madam Garu in their absence here, the Register, organizing the convener for this international conference, my beloved scholar, while I was a student at Sri Venkateshwara Vishwavidyalaya at Tirupati, my dear beloved Dr. B. Jagannath Reddy Garu, the organizing secretary Deepthi Madam, all the eminent entrepreneurs who are leading this pharma sector in India, the beloved, respected and elders, MBBS scholars in and around from different walks of the life and from the different universities. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. J. Suresh. So working in the Department of Chemistry. I'm representing from one of the oldest college in India with a 172 years of academic legacy. now presently running this great institution under the dynamic leadership of our beloved principal, Professor Ramchandra R.K. Garu. So really I am feeling very happy to be a part of this wonderful program, organized first time by the Adikavi Nannayanewstv University in collaboration with various disciplines, the biology, physical sciences, chemical sciences, and the frontier awareness that what can we do with our research activity in the area of agriculture, in the area of pharmaceuticals, and in the area of to protect our global environmental sustainability. So right from the last 2 days, I had a general discussions and the deliberations given by the various eminent scientists in and around the various spokespersons. Really, they are all enlightened. But as a as an academician, I would like to give a bit of a suggestion to the young scientists who are going to be the future generations of this great country. The whole country is seeking for the Viksit Bharat 2047, that our country should try to reach a developed nation. India has achieved for the past about 72 years of getting a glory of India's independence, but still it remains as a developing nation. What are the main root causes for it? In every part of this country with 145 crores of population, we are being comparable to the China in terms of population. But in terms of reality, what is the status of our country at present in the global scenario? You the students, you the young minds must try to cultivate yourself with the global challenges and global problems and the global things that has to be fulfilled for the betterment of this nation. Our education has become only a root cause for getting a degree. But in what way? Just now the various eminent speakers have told us that one should be an entrepreneur, one should be a skill-oriented. That skill-oriented knowledge definitely gives a lot of impact for the meaningfulness of our education. But in what way, being the chemist, being the biologist, being the geochemist, being the various walks of the students, in what way we are being striving hard, only for getting the first, second or third, or getting 90% of percentage is not the main concern for the development of this country. My dear students, definitely you try to scope up to be as an young entrepreneurs, but not for a job. Seeking for that, you must be a job giver for the further futures of this great country. So definitely, I am feeling very happy on behalf of an affiliated college that our youngest university, Adikavi Nannayanewstv, one of the youngest university in the state of Andhra Pradesh, definitely by conducting this type of various programs under the direction of eminent professors. So definitely it brings a great path to try to see the young minds. Just I felt very happy that the young man, the alumnus of this university, has become one of the corporate, is the director and is established his own company. So it is such a way that education should try to cultivate ourselves to be self-reliant in education with skill-oriented and with a technical knowledge. So definitely this type of platform, I congratulate and feeling very happy that this type of conferences or this type of symposiums will bring a lot of impact for the ignition of young minds in our country, especially from the University of Adikavi Nannayanewstv. So with these few words, I conclude once again the whole organizing committee for conducting this wonderful, this type of event at the global level and at the international level, in spreading the great message to the mankind for the betterment of this great country. Thank you very much, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Suresh sir, for your feedback. మా జిల్లా సురేష్కి మైక్ ఇస్తే మైక్ ఒక విధంగా తయారవుతుంది. మన ఎస్వి యూనివర్సిటీలో ఎంఎస్సీ చదువుతున్నప్పటి నుంచి నేను చూశాను, అలానే మాట్లాడుతుంటాడు. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ ఫర్ యువర్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఫ్రమ్ ది స్టూడెంట్ సైడ్, ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ వన్ ఆఫ్ యూ కమ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ అండ్ గివ్ యువర్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్. Students side, please give your feedback.
Good evening, sir. My name is Alladi Rajkumar. I'm a PhD research scholar from BTEC University. So, I would like to thank the organizing committee of Adikavi Nannayanewstv University. So, I can proudly say that in my research journey, this is the first international conference I have attended, which is So thank you for that, sir. Thank you for accepting my abstract and my presentation. And I have one negative thing, which is if there is a possibility of giving more time for the research scholars to present their work, so it is very good. ఎందుకు చెప్తారంటే ఎలాగో నీ స్టూడెంట్ కాదు ఆధికంగా నన్ను యూనివర్సిటీ కాదు సార్ నన్ను ఏమన్నారు కాబట్టి నెగిటివ్ విషయం చెప్తున్నాను. Thank you, sir. With this thing, we'd like to thank everyone, the scholars and the students and the organizing committee. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
What's your name?
Rajkumar from BTEP University.
చాలా మంచి ఆలోచన ఇచ్చారు నాకు. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్. నెగిటివ్ కాదు, పాజిటివ్ నేను చెప్తున్నాను. డెఫినెట్లీ 3 monthsలో యంగ్ రీసెర్చ్ forum, young research conclave only for the PhD students with the support of our registered scientists. Definitely, I conduct only for PhD students, young scientist conclave, young scientist forum. Thank you for your idea. It's not negative, it's a positive to me. Thank you very much, Rajkumar. Very nice feedback. Next, any other people feedback? Students? I think PhD students, it's an MSc wala. MSc students, please, one person feedback, please. One student feedback.
Hello. Hi, sir. Myself, RDP Nagaramo, PhD scholar, BOILOGICAL University. First of all, thanks to BOILOGICAL University for the conduct of international conference. Thank you, Honorable, accepting my publications, abstract, in your international conference. All things are going on good, but society needs to chemistry and science. If it is doing good, you can do good. If it is doing bad, society also think bad. So everything needs to help to others in a positive way. Don't think bad, don't think negative way, too positive. In research, if it is fail, it's like a fail, but it is not good. In research, continue to the steps to increase your motivation to reach the goal by positive. If the fail is not is the first step, your goal is the reach the success. Thanks for the opportunity to I conclude that. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Definitely, the research is only for the benefit of mankind, and not for the destruction, only construction. Constructive things only will happen with the science and research and development. Hopefully, not for the destructive ways. Thank you for your feedback. MSc student, at least one, so that we can conclude this feedback. One student from MSc. Any student from, even from our old students, Sai Life Sciences also. Tell your name and course.
First of all, good evening to everyone. I am Kusuma from Analytical Chemistry. I am very happy and lucky to speak in front of those successful personalities because, sir, I am very thankful to Professor Jagannath Reddy sir. ఎందుకంటే మేబీ ఇంత సక్సెస్ఫుల్ పర్సన్స్ని మీట్ అవ్వాలంటే మేము అప్రోచ్ అవ్వడం అంత ఈజీ కాదనుకుంటున్నాను బికాజ్ వాళ్ళందరినీ మా ముందుకు తీసుకొచ్చారు. సో ఫర్ దట్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ అండ్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ ఇన్స్పైర్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ యంగ్ ఎంటర్ప్రీనర్ అంజుబాబు గారు అండ్ ఐ ఫెల్ట్ వెరీ lucky to being a student of chemistry department because my faculty not only taught lessons but also the life lessons. So I'm very happy, sir, and I learned so many things from these 2 day sessions. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Kusma, for your feedback. So, for this speakers, we thank Professor Chandramouli Garu also, the conference chairman. He is also the person who meticulously designed this speakers list. If there is no more feedback from students, we will go for further program. No more feedback, right? Any feedback? Everyone matladaam anukuntunara? Okay. So now I hand over this program to Professor Chandramouli Garu to go for further proceedings.
Thank you, Professor Jagannath Reddy Garu. So, as we have announced in the brochure itself, we plan to give the best presentation awards for both poster sessions and oral sessions, as well as we have also planned to encourage the young researchers as well as young scientists. We plan to give 2 more young scientists awards. So for that, first posters awards and presentation based on the presentation for both oral and poster awards. Whereas for young scientists, based on their research excellency and nominations, we plan to select young scientist awards as well. In each category, for the poster session, 3 awards, and oral session for 3 awards, and young scientist awards, 2 we have planned. In fact, we have planned 2 more awards for young entrepreneurs also, but unfortunately we didn't get any nomination from anyone. So we have omitted that young entrepreneurs, excellent entrepreneurs awards. We have, for this conference, now we have selected 3 best poster presentations, 3 best oral presentations, and 1 insta for 2 young scientists. We have split it for 2 awards. One is excellent best researcher award and 1 young scientist award. So now I'm going to announce the all 8 awards. First, I am announcing Best Poster Presentation Awards. It is not like first, second, third. It is 3 Best Poster Awards. And before announcing that, I have to say each and every presentation was very excellent, and everybody has clearly explained what they are presenting and what is the principle and concept, how they are performing their research work, and what is the outcome of that one, how they have planned, what is their objective. Everything, everyone has explained very clearly based on their way of expression, way of presentation, and the importance of the concept, and the way of clarity in the presentation. Based on these few parameters, we have selected the best presentations. All are performed very well. Among them, to give a good performance, to encourage the researchers, we have selected based on very 5 points for 3 best poster and 3 oral presentations. The first poster presentations were won by Papa Tanuja, Adikavi, Nannaya University. So, she has presented green synthesis and characterization of bioactive calcium oxide nanoparticles using Moringa oleifera extract. She has a good understanding and she explained how she has taken the extract and how she conducted experiments and the uses of this one. And next winner is R.C. Tanveer from Geetham University, Visakhapatnam. And she presented a work on CWR peptide, a novel therapeutic intervention for LPS-induced acute lung injury. She is a biotechnology student and her presentation was also impressive. And next one is Peru, R.C. Tanveer. And one more is Mr. Mohan Velan M. Mohan Velan M. He is from Central University of Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu. He has presented on one-part domino synthesis of novel benzo 4,5 imidazole 2,1,6 pyrazole quinozoline for the detection of mercuric and ferric ions. He has done both the synthesis work as well as metal determination using fluorescence activity. So these three presenters were best. All are best. Please don't mind. All are best. These three are the best presentation awards. So among these three, we have only one presenter here. She is Papa Tanuja. I request Tanuja to come onto the dais and receive the award. And also I request respected registrar to present this award, and principal madam and all the speakers, please stand and present this award to Tanuja.
తనుజ ఫ్రంట్ కూర్చోవాలి పిలుస్తాం జనరేట్ అందరికీ వచ్చినా అందరినీ ఒకసారి
There are three best oral presentations. The first one is an efficient strategy for the synthesis of nitrogen substituted pyridopyrimidine 7-carboxylic acid derivatives by Dharavori Nirmala Jyoti, Adikavi, Nannaya University. And the second one is green extraction, antioxidant evaluation and in silico assessment of vegetable waste derived green pea spots for wound healing applications by Lakshmi Madhavi Chitra, Acharya Nagarjuna University. And next one is DFT assisted vibrational spectroscopy and photochemical studies of 4-chloro-3-formyl 6-methyl coumarin by Dharmavarapu Vijaya DNR College. Sorry, not to Vijaya, Dharmawar to Vijay. So now I request both Dharmawar to Vijay and Dharmawari Nirmala Jyoti, please come on to the dais. And also Lakshmi Madhavi Chitra, come on to the dais and receive awards. And next one is Best Researcher Award. Based on the applicants nominated by the renowned personalities and their research excellency, we have selected Mrs. KVB Ranjita, full-time research scholar from Department of Chemistry, Adikavi, Nannayanewstv, for Best Researcher Award. She has been working on organic synthesis and heterocyclic chemistry, and she has already published 15 research papers, and she has contributed for 3 books and 1 book chapter, and she has joined many workshops and conferences. And all over, her research is very good and she deserves this award. So to encourage the young researchers, we are announcing this Best Researcher Award to Mrs. KVB Ranjita. Come on to the dais and receive the award. And the last award is Young Scientist Award. Based on his excellent research achievements, his number of publications and conference contributions, research supervision and patents and other research achievements, we have selected Dr. Pindolu Satyashesha Sai Kiran from Aditya University School of Pharmacy for Young Scientist Award. I request Dr. Sai Kiran to come onto the dais and receive the award.
అవార్డ్స్ అయిపోయినాయండి, అవార్డ్స్ అయిపోయినాయి. ఒకసారి అందరం వచ్చి
Request all the awardees please come onto the dais to take a group photo.
అమ్మ అవార్డ్స్ తీసుకున్న వాళ్ళు కొంచెం స్టెప్ దగ్గరండి, గెస్ట్ వెనకాల ఉంటారు. మనకి అక్కడ సరిపోతుంది, 2 స్టెప్ల దగ్గర ఉంటారు వాళ్ళు. ఇంకా దగ్గర పర్లేదు. మీకు కొంచెం జరగండి, ఆ వెనకాల ఉంటారు. ఓకే రైట్. ఒకసారి అమ్మ గ్రీన్ ఒక స్టెప్ దగ్గర రైట్. నెక్స్ట్
So with this award selection and distribution is over. Thank you one and all. Now I hand over the mic to Dr. Deepthi Garu.
We have come to the end of the international conference. I am here to propose the formal vote of thanks on behalf of the Department of Chemistry, Adhika Nanna University, and also the organizing team of the international conference on frontiers of chemical, physical and biological sciences. First, I would like to thank Professor S. Prasanna Sri Garu, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Adhika Nanna University, for encouraging and constantly monitoring in the arrangements of this international conference and making this event a grand success. I then express so on this part, it is our tradition to felicitate and honor the speakers. Those have come all the way from their places to Rajahmundry Adhikavi Nanna University to take part in this international conference. So we would like to felicitate them on this grand event. First, I will call Professor KVS Ranganath Garu from Banaras Hindu University to accept the felicitation. I request the dignitaries on the dais and also respected registrar to join the felicitation of our speaker, Professor KVS Ranganath Garu from Banaras Hindu University.
యూట్యూబ్లో సమస్య వస్తుంది.
Now I request Mr. B. Vijay Sardigar from West Farmers in ACT AP to accept our small felicitation. The dignitaries on the dais will be felicitating Mr. B. Vijay Sardigar. Now I request Dr. D.V. Subbarao from Microlabs Bangalore to accept our small felicitation. I now request Dr. R. Anjibabu, the former scholar of Department of Chemistry and also young entrepreneur, to accept a small felicitation from the Department of Chemistry. We would like to felicitate our beloved principal, young and dynamic lady of University College of Science and Technology, Professor P. Vijay Nirmala garu, to accept our small felicitation on behalf of the organizing team of International Conference. Thank you, madam, for constantly monitoring and extending the support for making this event a grand success. I now request the convener of this grand event, the International Conference, Professor B. Jagan Mohan Reddy garu, to accept the small felicitation on behalf of the organizing team. Felicitating ourselves is exchanging awards from one pocket to the other, but still, as a part of the tradition, we would like to request the convener and president of this conference to accept the felicitation. now request the president of this conference, Dr. P. Chandramouli garu, to accept the felicitation on behalf of the organizing team.
And finally, I request organizing secretary of this conference, Dr. Deepthi Garu, to accept the
This morning we have an international plenary speech by Dr. Vishnu Marisetti garu from United States of America. As we cannot felicitate him since he is in the United States of America, we would like to call upon his father, Marisetti Venkateswara garu, father of Vishnu Marisetti garu, on to the dais to accept felicitation on behalf of Vishnu Marisetti garu. Really, it is a very proud moment for a father to accept the felicitation on behalf of his son, who is very successful in the field of chemistry. Thank you, Marisetti Venkateswara garu, for joining this program and accepting the felicitation on behalf of your son, Dr. Vishnu Marisetti garu.
Now I request our old students who are working at Sai Life Sciences, Aravind and Max. Aravind. Aravind, Prasad. So, please come on to the dance. So these people who are working at Sai Life Sciences, as a token of respect, our old students, so we are giving a memento on this occasion. Please accept the memento and shine to all 4 members.
Madam sir.
So as a teacher, I am very happy that these 4 students got selected in both Sai Life Sciences and Senior International. And we usually play cricket in the evening time, and they are our batch. And we enjoyed really very good one.
giving the vote of thanks, I would like to express a deep sense of gratitude to Professor K.V. Swami Garu, the respected Registrar of Adhika Nanna University, for patroning this international conference and also taking part in the grand inauguration as well as valedictory event. Thank you very much, sir. And on this occasion, I would like to mention Professor R.G. Sonkavade Garu, who has been a keynote speaker to this international conference. He has taken a lot of pain in coming to Rajahmundry, but due to accidental delay in his flight and after its cancellation, sir could not come physically to this international conference, but he has joined us online and presented his keynote speech. So in his absence here, I thank Professor R.G. Sonkavade Garu for being a keynote speaker and also a motivational to this international conference. I now thank Dr. P. Vijay Nirmala Garu, Principal, University College of Science and Technology, for her support and also guidance in organizing this conference. And I should mention here Professor K. Ramaneshwari Garu, PM Usha Coordinator, for her financial support and help in making this event happen. I then thank Dr. Chandramouli Garu, the President of this conference and also President of IOK Publishco, for constantly helping us and even taking the lead role in arranging this international conference. He has taken a lot of time and also pain to spend time on waiting for us as we were busy with academic and other kind of works, but he is very patient. I should not mention this, but he has taken a lot of time and efforts to organize this event. So, sir, I have very few words to express our gratitude, sir. Dr. P. Chandramouli Garu, thank you very much, sir, for making this event happen. Actually, this is your idea to have this kind of interdisciplinary international conference. Thank you very much, sir. And I also thank all the speakers for presenting their research work in this international conference, and they have also interacted with the students. They have encouraged you and motivated you being a part of the valedictory session. So, sir, we thank all of you from the bottom of our heart on behalf of the Department of Chemistry, Adhika Nanna University, and also the organizing team. Thank you very much, sir, for coming all over to Adhika Nanna University, Rajahmundry, to be a part of this international conference. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I then thank the web team of Adhika Nanna University for the smooth and effective presentation of all the speeches, though in online as well as in offline talks. So I should mention the names: Raghava, Sunil, Giridhar, and electrician Ramesh, as well as our photographer who is there with us from the beginning till this end of this program, and his team for taking the memorable photos to carry forward in our future as a token of the success of this international conference. And I also thank the representatives from various constituent and affiliated colleges of Adhika Nanna University. We have here Jalla Suresh Garu and Mallikarjun, Shivakumar, and also Dr. Ram Mohan is with us from Tadepalligudem campus, and from various affiliated colleges and the research scholars of various departments of Adhika Nanna University and also affiliated research centers. Thank you one and all for being a part of the success of this international conference. And not least, but at the last, I would like to thank each and every student of the Department of Adhika Nanna University for making all the arrangements from about the past 3 to 4 days. So whatever we are seeing today, we are enjoying today, is all because of the efforts of the Department of Chemistry students. As I always say, our students is our strength. So let us give a big clap to the students of Department of Chemistry. So you are all the reason that we have this event this much successful. So this is about all the contributors for making this grand event. one and all from the bottom of my heart, and also on behalf of the organizing team of this international conference, and also from the Department of Chemistry. Thank you one and all. Now let us rise for the national anthem.
शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय